Alain Coudert, making wines from a very different place in Fleurie. This wine is from the border of Fleurie and Moulin-à-Vent, and some might even call it much more Moulin-à-Vent-like than Fleurie.
So this is farther east and farther down the hill towards the windmill.
Correct. In terms of geeky stuff, I do want to point out that the Du Trève Fleurie is all about pink granite. And the thing that a lot of people talk about with the Roilette Fleurie is the fact that there's a ton of manganese granite in the mix. So what does that mean? I'm not a scientist, but I know that certainly from listening to people a lot smarter than I am, that soil structure directly affects the quality of fruit and the quality of tannins that one finds in a wine like this.
This wine to me is not sexy. This wine is much more of a friend than some sort of romance.
The Clos Roilette Fleurie is a wine that I find cozy. It's a wine that I find firm. It's a wine that I find I could potentially forget in my cellar for several years because it will continue to develop and continue to dissolve into itself in a really charming way. But right now, tasting the 2014 Du Trève next to the 2014 Clos Roilette Fleurie, I couldn't be more happy to see how disparate they are.
I have to say this is spectacular. The Du Trève is just...
when we discuss the properties of Cru Beaujolais, and it's in this beautiful crossroads between Burgundy and the Rhone Valley, I think that Du Trève sits firmly in the Burgundian ethos, whereas I would argue that there's something reminiscent of the Rhone Valley when we're discussing the wines of Coudert and the Clos Roilette.